Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty B Cards. In this video, there is some major hobby news. Fanatics has just purchased the exclusive rights to produce baseball cards. Okay, so we know right now that there is some major hobby news with huge implications on the entire market. I don't know if it's going to trickle down to us necessarily in regards to value, but it's going to be changing a lot of things that we all know and love. If you don't know, Topps has been the carrier of baseball cards consistently since 1951, and they've had exclusive rights of just baseball cards since 2010. And they have had exclusive rights in the past in different decades, different eras, and it gets broken by certain rulings of the government and whatever else. But it looks like that run is going to be from 1951 to 2026 because Fanatics has agreed to an exclusive deal with Major League Baseball and the Major League Players Association to produce baseball cards just by themselves with no one else. This is a really big deal that I don't think anybody saw happening or coming until it just hit the news an hour ago. It's just interesting to see how this could change the course of baseball cards. So how did this deal happen? Let's talk about Topps. Topps is a $1.3 billion company. That's a huge number, right? Fanatics is a $18 billion company. They are 14 times bigger than Topps. They submitted an offer to the MLB and Major League Baseball, and Topps had the opportunity to match it, and they couldn't. I can only imagine how big that deal is worth. We don't know quite yet. Topps extended their exclusive rights till 2026 for I think $22 million, and that was the biggest source of revenue for licensing for the Major League Players Association and Major League Baseball as a whole. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a $100 to $150 million deal, and it sounds like Fanatics is trying to do the same thing for basketball and football. There's no definitive source of that, but it's rumored to be in the same situation. So we're gonna have to get used to seeing Fanatics Series 1. I don't think that's how it's going to end up, but it's going to be very different. And I don't really like it myself. I don't like having one company hold all the power. But let's just discuss some of the implications for Topps. Topps went public this year. That's not good. Now they are only exclusive rights holders over soccer, and not even all of the soccer leagues, just part of it. And so this is a huge blow to Topps. I don't know how Topps is really going to survive. I don't know if the plan is for Fanatics to buy Topps, eventually get their value really low, buy them, and then still produce Topps, Topps Chrome, Topps Heritage, all of these products in the future. If that doesn't happen, Topps isn't just going to give Fanatics the rights to use their logos and their brands. It's going to change basically everything. Topps flagship has been around since 1952. It's just going to be a little bit different. They'll still be flagship, I don't even know what the flagship basketball product is. I don't know if it's Hoops or Donruss. They aren't even very sure what it is itself because Prism doesn't match either, like Topps Chrome matches Topps Series 1 and 2. But regardless, it's going to change that, and it's going to change a lot of the ways that we collect. That part is not going to be able to be seen for a few more years. Just a little background about Fanatics. They have been going around, Disney, how they kind of have been buying everything. Fanatics has been doing the exact same thing with sports and memorabilia. They are the number one, I believe, independent producer of memorabilia. They signed Shohei Ohtani, they have Mookie Betts, they have Zion Williamson. They have all these huge names to exclusive rights and deals for autographs, not sports cards, but autographs outside of sports cards. Mookie Betts doesn't even sign baseball cards anymore because it's a deal with Fanatics where he doesn't even sign baseball cards. That's why you'll never see an on-card autograph of Mookie Betts past 2014. This is a huge deal because the Major League Players Association and Major League Baseball will hold equity in the company that's being established by Fanatics. It's not going to be called Fanatics, it's going to be called something else, and they will receive a huge portion, or at least a lot bigger portion than that $20 million from these baseball card sales. If it's a $1.3 billion valued company, it does not mean it's worth $1.3 billion or the revenue is that high by any means, but it's a lot higher than $20 million that the players received, and they're the ones who produce all of that revenue for this $1.3 billion company. Now it sounds like Major League Baseball and the Players Association will have a part in this new company, which will allow them to make a lot more money, and it makes sense why it's happening, but it's just insane to think about my childhood, your childhood now. Maybe I'm too nostalgic. But either way, it's going to be a huge dynamic change, a huge shift in the hobby. I personally don't love it. I've already said that myself again. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. If you think this is a good thing, a bad thing. I just hope that Fanatics does not get all of the sports and just becomes a huge monopoly. Like I said earlier, we've seen what happens with monopolies in sports cards. Quality control goes down, innovation goes down. It's just not a good idea. But on the flip side of that coin, I don't know if it will be a good thing. I can't see 5 years into the future, and I could look back on this YouTube video and be like, man, I was really pessimistic back then for no reason, because there is a chance Fanatics comes in and does some really cool stuff. We all have our gripes with every sports card company, whether it's Topps or Panini. So regardless, I'm interested to see how it plays out. I'm excited to see in the next day, 2 days, month, week, whatever it's going to be, the exact details of the deal, what Topps has to say about it, what Fanatics says about it. And again, Fanatics and Topps have not confirmed this. This has just been through news sources. It's on the Wall Street Journal and a couple other really big, reliable sources. I saw it earlier and didn't want to say anything until I knew, but it sounds like it's happening. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think about it. Let me know if you're happy, sad, confused, not sure. I'm in the not sure category and sad and confused. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you aren't a subscriber already, and I'll catch you in the next video. I wore a Topps logo just for like a rest in peace Topps.